Good morning. This morning something happened to me that I wanted to share with you because it's something that's happened to me 1,000 times before, probably will happen to me 1,000 times again, and I thought it would be interesting to share it with you all. I'm a write early in the morning kind of guy. I just feel like I'm most productive when it comes to like churning out new material. I like to work in those early morning hours. This morning, for some reason, I got the pad of paper ready in the chair that I like most to write in. And I got the pen that feels good on the paper, got it all ready. And then as I was about to sit down and write, I thought, oh my God, I thought of a chore I have to do. I have to go into the kitchen. And I must immediately wipe down the kitchen counter underneath where the coffee maker is. It had to be done then, so I did it. Then, as I was making my way back to that chair, I thought of another chore that I had to do, and I did that. And then I thought about what my aunt had told me about drinking some sort of warm water with half a lemon squeezed into it, that's a good way to start the day, and I realized I hadn't started my day that way, so I went and squeezed the lemon and added the warm water and drank the thing, so then I was ready to write. Now, the good news is, then I caught myself. And I said, Roland, what are you doing? And what I'm doing is something that anybody who's creative understands. I was avoiding because the creative work is sometimes frightening. It is sometimes frightening to push up the mountain of the blank page, right? So today was a happy ending, but I can tell you there have been other days not so long ago, when I would let the chores morph into curiosity about COVID-19, and then I would find myself on NPR or the internet or God knows what, and suddenly my sacred writing time had evaporated. Why am I telling you this? Because today was a happy day for me because I managed to help myself stop the cycle and get down to writing, and I'm happy to report I got a few good pages written, which to me feels like a good accomplishment. But not every day goes that way, and there will be other days in the future. And an important component, I think, of keeping oneself on track in all artistic ventures, whether it's writing or producing or rehearsing for something that you're working on, whatever it is, I think we all benefit greatly from being part of some kind of a unit, a group that understands what we're going through and that also knows some of the specifics of our project or our dilemma, and so that they can ask probing questions. And that's why I created the Roland Tec Alumni Action Network. And yes, I would like you to consider joining us. It begins in April. It will be the second Saturday morning of every month. It's a 90-minute session. The first 30 minutes of the session will be devoted to me sharing some special, what I think will be a helpful kind of thing about either craft or about the business. It'll vary depending on my email exchanges with you in between sessions. The second 30 minutes of the 90 minutes will be devoted to your questions about anything that's on your mind related to your project or your work in general, your creative process, whatever it can be. Any questions that you have, you'll bring to the session, and we will all try to answer them together. I can't promise that I will always have an answer, but I believe in the power of the group. Then the last 30 minutes will be devoted to focusing each one of you on specific action items so that we can hold you accountable in a month when you come back to report on what you have or have not done. And if you haven't done certain things, together we will explore why. And so hopefully your project will go from sort of stasis or something close to it, to forward motion. That's the goal. So you can find information about this on my website, rolandtec.com, and I hope that you'll consider joining us. Bye.